Hey guys, Credit Shifu here. Now I know probably this isn't the usual background that you were expecting. I was just out on a walk in the neighborhood around my my house in this little town just outside New York City. Look, you can actually see the Empire State Building from here. And I just sat down in this park and I thought I'd shoot a video for you guys talking about the Equifax hack and what you can do to protect yourself. So, what we know so far was there was a hack and Equifax lost personal data of 143 million Americans. That's basically half the population, okay? So you have like a 50-50 chance of being impacted by this data breach. Now, to see if you were affected, you can go to this website, which I'm going to put in the description. I also have an article on my website, thecreditshifu.com, that's going to contain all the links that I talk about in this video that you can go to and you can find this website, okay? So Experian has set up a special website to deal with basically the fallout from this issue. So you can go to that website and you can click and you can enter your information to see if your info was stolen in the hack, okay? So that's the first step, and everybody should do that. And you got a 50-50 chance of being affected by this anyway, so I thoroughly recommend that you do. Now, if your data was stolen, and mine was, you will be offered a free year-long identity fraud protection insurance plan, okay? And I strongly recommend that you do take this plan. I've enrolled with it. It doesn't ask you for credit card details or anything like that, so it's not gonna, you know, charge you after a year. It's not that kind of promotional thing. It's a genuinely free year-long protection plan for identity fraud. It gives you a $1 million insurance. So basically, if someone opens up a credit card in your name using your social security number and address, etc., that they've stolen from Equifax, you're insured up to $1 million if they go and spend a load of money on your credit card that's in your name and it shows up on your credit report, okay? Now, you know, credit card companies may have their own insurance against this kind of thing. There may also be government regulations that protect you, but sorting that all out, you may need a lawyer that you'll have to pay, and you know, it could be a lot of out-of-pocket expense for you. So this covers you up to $1 million out-of-pocket expense for identity fraud. Now, there is another thing you can do about this, and that is freezing your credit report. And Equifax did say in a tweet, it was actually a reply to someone else's tweet, so it's a little bit harder to find than just a regular tweet on their account, but they are offering 30 days of free credit report freezing on the Equifax bureau. But actually, freezing your credit report is going to work best if you do it with all three bureaus, because, you know, a card, you know, may not pull from the Equifax bureau, okay? And actually, if someone's stolen your information and they know that Equifax is providing free credit freezing, they'll choose a card that pulls a credit report from TransUnion or Experian or whatever. So for this to work best, you do need to freeze your credit report with all three credit bureaus. And so what you do, I'll put all the web links for the three bureaus and the websites that you need to go to freeze your credit report in my article on my website that you can link, that I'll link to below. With TransUnion and Experian, it costs about $10, and obviously Equifax is doing it for free for the next 30 days. So you go on there, you enter your information, and you're able to actually freeze your credit report. So if a credit card company or lender tries to do a hard pull or you know, a pull on your credit report, it will come back with the result as frozen. They won't be able to do that hard pull, so they won't be able to issue any credit. And you get a PIN when you freeze it, so that if you do want to apply for a credit card, you can first of all unlock your credit report with your PIN number, allow a company to go and do a pull on your credit report, and you can then go back a day or so later and freeze it back up again, so that no one can go in there and do a pull on your credit report without your permission. So this is definitely a worthwhile thing to do. Again, it will cost you a little bit of money for the two credit bureaus that aren't free, TransUnion and Experian, but it is worthwhile. The cons of it, though, it could be a little bit of a hassle having to, you know, go into the websites of all three credit bureaus and unfreeze them so that you can apply for a credit card or do a hard pull, and then freezing them up again afterwards. So guys, that's my advice for dealing with the Experian hack and data leak. If you want access to all those links that I've talked about in this video, where you can freeze your credit or apply for the insurance, etc., it's all going to be in my article on thecreditshifu.com, which I'm linking to down below. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, guys. It really does suck to have your data stolen. I hope you guys aren't victim to it, although I know some of you definitely will be, because you have got a 50-50 chance basically of being involved with it. So guys, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, press that like button, please subscribe to this channel if you're new, and I'm going to leave you with a little bit of drone footage of the beautiful area near my house to take your mind off it all. See you next time.